Hello everybody, Dan TCB, the Criminal Violin here. Nascar Rumble with Facecam. I'm gonna hope that this works out. This is a little bit of a test. I'm using a phone I was given to use kind of as a camera and as a tablet for recording skits. Well, in this case, I'm using it as a Facecam. I'm gonna try this out, see if it works, and if it does, yeah, if it doesn't, oh. But, yeah, and it's kind of a testing period, so I don't know exactly if it's got me captured, but I imagine it does pretty well. So we're here in Nascar Rumble. It's been a little while. I'm still sick to an extent, so bear with me here. My nose might decide to run as well during this, which means we'll have to go out and catch it, because, you know, that's a totally original pun. And, yeah, so let's do this thing. So, we got all the cheese going, of course. We're going to do a single standard race, because this thing doesn't have enough local storage space, and I don't know how to get it to go straight to my computer with the connection, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Plus, I do not have a long enough cord, which that's one of the things I was worried about. Of course, as soon as I get into the recording, now it's just like, no. Now that you're recording, no. No, sorry, dude, no. Figures. Let's try this again. And it's gonna be like a completely different angle every time. Anyway. I think it is. I think it's a little sharper this direction, isn't it? Is it? I can't tell. Oh, for the sake of testing, right? Alright. We'll be 85 tonight. If it was swearing in, yes. Alright. So what we gonna do is we gonna brace on Kirk Rock. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, go giggity. Alright. Boys and girls, let's do this thing. Sterling.
Hold your ground.
Yeah, dude. Alright, so I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Again, I am still a little bit sick. I like what I just did to myself. That was brilliant.
Let the game
I'm really mad. I believe it's eating these things. Yes, it is good shit. Ari! Yeah, so I am a little bit still recovering, still sick. My grandma's actually in the hospital right now. She went there because she can barely breathe with her congestion from all three of us having basically a different rendition of the same thing. They confirmed it wasn't the flu apparently, but I don't know. They don't know like what exactly it is though. Apparently, you're slipping. Did you know that, audience? You're slipping. There you go.
That guy's crap.
Shit!
Hang on.
Continue.
The groove.
And of course they missed it. Wolf-led, jewel-bled. Alright. Hopefully that's still recording too, otherwise this is awkward. Right. And I just realized this is a typical 8 laps again.
Winterize them.
Yep. Thank you. RV? That doesn't help me. I mean, it does a little bit. Maybe. Chad, get out of my way. Ah! Alright.
Falling off the leads, boy.
Yeah.
Not a good place to run out of gas.
Sandy it turned out that she also was having diastolic heart failure, which means that her heart isn't resting like it should, which is apparently a typical thing that happens when you get to her age, but so apparently her left ventricle, I think is what they said, or what was left chamber, I can't remember, was hardening its outer layers, so it was stressing a lot more. And so basically, apparently what happens is since your heart gets stressed with that, it basically causes it to go into... I don't actually see it physically yet, but I know it's slowly slipping already. Anyway, so basically, as an incident, it causes your heart to immediately... That's a big slip. It immediately causes your heart to go into, damn it. Mode of, another heart failure, which is congestive, which is basically your heart just gets surrounded in fluids and all that. And that's what's happening with her. So it's a little trouble. Anyway. So apparently she's doing a lot better. They had to pump her with oxygen, potassium, and something else. I can't remember what exactly it was. I was not paying attention to what I was doing here. Yeah. So she's supposedly better. They're gonna keep her most of the day today as well. But so that's basically how our Christmas time or holiday time has been going. Is that we've all been super sick, and then my grandma's had to get hauled off to the hospital at 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday morning. So she was there all day yesterday, and it's kind of fortunate because none of the hospitals had room in the entire Portland metro area. Like, not one of them. They were all jammed to the brink with people, and apparently it seems
Houston, we are a go.
the morning she went, obviously a bunch of hospitals had to clear room for a bunch of vehicle accidents that happened around Canby because of the fact that there apparently was a bunch of ice on the roads there that nobody suspected, because everywhere else in the metro area there was no ice. It was just this random patchy area in the Canby area, specifically in this one specific region, and there was people getting into constant accidents. So they had to obviously make room for them, because every single one of them that I know of supposedly had life flights on standby with it, which shows how severe and bad it was. I can never make that life flight. I always have to brake in order to make it. Shite! Move!
Fly, pee-pee!
Get
the let out, boy!
Thanks, Ward.
Double time
Thanks,
to finish
Ward.
now.
Hank's Ward is pretty nice, you know, you just store a bunch of mentally ill people in there. It's pretty epic. See, my problem is I'm using these shortcuts early, and so now everybody else is going to start using them, because that's what the AI does. Once you use them, they use them. At least the entirety of the existence of me playing this game, both PlayStation and here, on the emulator of PlayStation. Well, that was really redundant, now wasn't it? Hey, I made it! Nice.
Let the games begin!
First in 6
Light it
centuries.
up.
Don't you dare, Sterling. Don't you dare. Set you into the wall. I'll take it. What? I'm coming for you. Oh, Jick.
You
Coming for your face.
race driver. Great!
Alright. So yes, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope your holiday season or break, winter break, has been astounding.
See, you're looking slow.
You know what? Shut your face. Yeah, they fell. They suck. Okay, good. Don't honk at me. What's wrong with you? That was redundant, I'm sure. I feel like none of
One less for them.
Why every single time?
Fair.
I'm trying to get there. Something always becomes my inhibition. I swear to God. That's so rude. Ah!
Potholes.
And our potholes are pretty radical, dude. Man, oh man. The next terrorist. The next American terrorist. Tonight at 9 on CMT. Probably. In the future, actually, now that I think about it. That or something called Making a Terrorist. But if anything, there will be such a thing as that here pretty soon, because predatory capitalism. Gotta nail those algorithms for the money. For the data science and the US.
Up, and away! And it didn't cost you a
better
dime.
man. Oh wow, I got behind quick. And first click.
You
Beep.
were harsh.
Off my way!
Let out, boy.
Man, I've been watching, I actually, admittedly, typically don't watch Sean a lot, you know, or Jack, except the guy, but, I've been watching him, fair bits. My god, the last 24 hours. Actually 48 hours, I guess, a little bit. Just because I've been, I was marathoning his Planet Coaster series. Oh yes, I sent it to the shortcut. Yes, data please.
Woo-wee!
And
Sweet.
oh come on! Why do I get out of that the worst? Oh, for some reason I thought that was the sharp shortcut. Your stat. You freaking flicked me past it again! What is the likelihood of this bullshit? Come on! Besides the fact that Chad Little's always in first. Get out of town! Get out of Dodge, come on. You know you ain't being fair. I lost my train of thought. Right. This is Marathoning's Planet Coaster series, and it's been a blast watching that, actually. The first episode was a little rough for me, like, then after that it's like, yeah, this is better. I think it's just because the first episode he wasn't so much schmucking around as he was actually trying to, he was trying to figure out, how to live life, exactly. How to, yay.
One left for two.
I forgot words. I forgot how to English.
Quality
Like, oh,
line.
yay. Oh, but yay. We're not doing the shortcuts, I'm stupid. But yay. Oh, that was fortunate. Heap! Hey, bro, I was gonna hit that wall.
One left for that.
Yes, finally. Oh! Brilliant! Anyway, I think it's just because he was focusing on making the coasters and just trying to figure out the game rather than actually focusing on having more fun than that. But anywhozer! Look at this loser. Alright. Yeah, so I marathoned all 12 of those, and that was
Don't worry.
it was a pretty big blast. I enjoyed that. I love my self-tycoon games. I kind of weaned myself into PC gaming with older tycoon games along with fishing games. That was basically my jam. And then, of course, some sim games too, like Sim Park, which is kind of a sandboxy, kind of a theme park thing, I guess. Yeah, it was by Maxis when Maxis was fully independent. It was like a, you know, a 5-star kind of a. Oh come on! 5-star kind of a game production company. Before it sold out to EA Activision, kind of like Sierra Games did. Which Sierra Games is the ones who produced my favorite fishing games, which was Trophy Rivers, Trophy Bass 1. So no, Trophy Bass 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 was actually 3D technically, but neither of those. Yeah, so pretty radical, dude. Anyways, yeah, so they all sold out to EA Activision, and yes, EA and Activision are the same company, believe it or not. Anyway, so they're all now part. Well, not Sierra. Sierra doesn't exist, I don't think. I guess it does sort of exist now. They brought it back in the last like couple of years, but it's not remotely the same as it used to be, obviously. Maxis got brought in, obviously, almost right off the bat after they brought it in, let it be its own brand, you know, for like 2 seconds, and then they shut it down completely, and then it let it go for a few years, didn't exist, and then they brought it back when they wanted to start production of the continuation of the Sims series and stuff, because they're like, oh, wait a minute, this is the name that everybody grew up with and knows is the one who produced it, so we're going to pretend like it still exists. We're just going to slightly modify its logo so it looks more modern. Not the same.
Turn it on.
But still pretty radical, dude. Still pretty cool. Anyway, forgot my point with that. Something about the fact that I was watching roller coaster or Planet Coaster videos of Sean's and that. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet success.
Anyway, pretty cool. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. And then of course, you know, I might as well just blab about it while we wait, right? Finish this off. I'm surprised I have as much of a lead. I don't think I've ever finished with a substantial lead on this map in the entirety of me playing this game. which has been since I was single-digit age, and I'm now going on 23 here, and literally exactly a month, because the 28th today when I'm recording this, and this should go up today too. Oh yeah, definitely, because it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I grew up technically by being birthed into a family with a brother named Mario, and he was into Nintendo and Super Nintendo, so the original two Nintendos, and of course he loved the Mario series. My brother Nathan, which is the bad brother, but anyway, he loves the Donkey Kong series, and he really did. I like both of them a lot. Specifically, I ended up really liking, at random, Duck Hunt, but I specifically really ended up liking Super Mario Bros. 3. That's like my favorite in the entire series by far. Anyway, so I grew up with that, and then after the NES and SNES, I ended up growing up with PlayStation 1, because my brother Mario introduced it to my brother Nathan, and then my brother Nathan introduced it to the rest of us, but then it ended up being my brother Mario, me, and my sister, Erica, all taking in and really liking the PlayStation 1. So my sister ended up adopting really quickly the Spyro series. She loved it to death. She still does. N2O, which is nitrous oxide, is a super epic game. Me and my brother Mario loved Rainbow Island, and then my sister, on that same game pack, there's 2 Rainbow Islands and it had Bubble Bobble. She loved Bubble Bobble, and we all actually like Bubble Bobble a lot. It was actually taken from a classical arcade game, you know, one of those stand-up things. Oh god, that was so cool. But anyway, so we just kind of grew up on that the rest of the way, and yeah, that's basically how I grew up. Is I grew up with those games and those influences, gaming-wise, and then get this day and age where 2014 and I get Steam, and then next thing you know, I'm introduced to a lot of different games, and then of course I reintroduced myself to I introduced myself to the world of emulation of PlayStation 1 games, with one of my all-time favorites in this game, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and submarine sandwich. It's very much appreciated. And it lets me know you enjoyed, and yeah, it's very helpful. But anyway, still gonna do my best to end this year off with as big of a bang as I can. It's gonna end off with an insanely epic bang, but you know, lost my tablet when recording a skit underneath the deck. Still there, by the way. And then, yeah, ended up having Steam go to hell. Then that went to worse hell after that. So I'm kind of stuck in a vat of hell right now with that. And then, yeah, I get hammered with sickness. So I mean, this year has gone from ending with like the biggest bang to just like. It's like as big as we're ending it with. It's like, hey, yeah, buddy, have fun. Thanks, man. But, you know, I shouldn't be recording because I'm still a little bit sick. But, you know, prolong the sickness just a little bit. Anyway, hope you did enjoy. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Otherwise, stay safe, stay fluffy, have a great day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully we can make this work out to this face cam thing. Bye-bye, everybody.